Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, she's a wildfire machine. Rocket Queen, loud, proud, and clean. Rocket Queen, everybody sing. We're back where the night lit up and the boardwalk lights gleam. Living loud, little lady, they called her Rocket Queen. She had fire in her laughter and thunder in her voice. When she walked in a room, everybody knew we sang Rocket Queen. We know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotor in her veins. We sang Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She took all that darkness and lit up the scene. Jim said, Lord have mercy, hide that megaphone. She cracked a Java monster, now nobody's safe at home. From Jersey to Oklahoma, she brought the storm down south. Fire in her spirit and truth in her mouth. We sang Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotor in her veins. We sang Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She took all that darkness and lit up the scene. Stomp your boots, now clap your hands. Queens Light Brigade, come take your stand. No shame in the story, no fear in the fight. We rise together and we bring the light. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, loud, proud, and clean. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, everybody say. We say Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotor in her veins. We say Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She turned pain into power and fire into dreams. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, Rocket Queen, everybody sing Rocket Queen, Rocket Queen, loud, proud, proud and clean. Rocket Queen, Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. Rocket Queen. Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. We say Rocket Queen.
And have you ever felt that pressure? Like the calm before the burn? Like something's out there, lurking just past the static, waiting to ignite everything you thought was safe. It's coming. Not slow, not soft. It's coming like a wildfire. And baby, you just lit the match.
Alright! Hey, are we ready? Hey, hey, everybody! I'm Rocket Queen 71, and I'm coming at you live from Rocklahoma! I face the past, haunted by the pain that lasts. Every scar that I still bear, it reminds me I'm still here. Every whisper, every stare, every judgment hanging in the air. All the battles I've been through, I came out stronger. Hell yeah! I hate what it took from me, but I still love me. I hate what it stole from me, but I broke free. Every time the memories fade, I remember the price I paid. Every tear, every fight led me to the light. Only when I stop to think, I see how close I was to the brink. Only when I breathe again, I know this strength will never end. I hate what it took from me, but I still love me. I hate what it stole from me, but I broke free. I hate, I rise. I hate, I fight. I hate the lies it told to me, but I own my life. I hate what it took from me, but I still love me. I hate what it stole from me, but I broke free. I hate what it took from me, but I still love me. I still love me, yeah.
I am the shadow and the smoke in your eyes. I am the ghost that hides in the night. Wait a minute, take a step back. You gotta think twice before you react. So stay a little while, cause the promise not kept is the road to exile. Hey, what's the circumstance? You'll never be great without taking a chance. So wait, you waited too long, had your hands in your pocket when you should have been gone. One push is all you'll need. A fist first philosophy. We watch with wounded eyes. just beginning. I say goodbye to my weakness, so long to regret.
This is your rocket queen. How's it rockin'?
I'm a recovering addict, alcoholic, clean from crack and heroin since 2004, and sober from alcohol since 2011. I share my experience, strength, and hope to support anyone who's struggling. If you feel lost or need someone who gets it, you're in the right place on Rocket Queen. This isn't about perfection. It's about being real. I break the stigma of addiction and recovery with honesty, humor, and rock and roll vibes. Join the Queen's Light Brigade. Our mission is to create a wildfire of change and to menace the darkness by being the light in the world. You are not alone. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
God that today is the day I can't watch you drink your life away. You've been waiting for a sign to change your life. Look no further. Suicide is a form of murder. Don't let this poison the roots of your family tree. That bottle of alcohol could never love you more than me. Addiction kills.
It takes you to make your life feel right. It takes you to bring hope to the light. I wanna shine right now. I'm Rocket Queen and I'll show you how. I'm not globally known, but I found my voice, sharing strength and hope. That's my choice. I've been down. Yeah, I felt the pain, but I broke those chains and reclaimed my name. No more shadows. I'm stepping to the sun. Recovery's my story and it's just begun. So it's close. I got something to share. From the depths of despair to the freedom of care. Since 2004, I've been crack free. 2011, I let alcohol be. Now I'm living a life that's blessed and strong, helping others find where they belong. So let's go. Cause it takes two to make your life feel right. It takes two to bring hope to the light. Yeah. My name is Rocket. I got a new concept. Turn the pain into power, that's the next step. I've walked the road, and I know it's tough, but you can rise no matter how rough. I'm living proof. Yeah, it's not too late. Recovery's real, and it's worth the wait. From the ashes, I built this dream, helping others chase their dreams. I'm not a preacher, just sharing my view. If I can make it, then so can you. Cause I'm Rocket, the queen of the mic, spreading hope and love every single night. It takes two to make your life feel right. It takes two to bring hope to the light. Yeah. Mind stay strong, don't need the old highs. My faith and strength help me rise. No more running, I face my fears, turn struggles into joyful tears. If you're lost, no, you're not alone. You can break free, find your way home. This is my stream, my mission, my art, sharing hope to heal your heart. So let's connect, yeah, let's inspire. Let the world rock a blazing fire. Recovery's power is real, my friend. It's a journey that never has to end. It takes two to make your life feel right. It takes two to bring hope to the light. Yeah. It takes two to make your life feel right. It takes two to bring hope to the light.
Well, you've all felt darkness before, right? That's what this song is about. This your song. It's about something we're not supposed to talk about. We're not supposed to talk about suicide, right? Because it's scary. It's really scary. Everyone here's been touched by it one way or another. We all struggle. We all know what darkness is. And if you are feeling like you need to take your own life, please do not. Please wait. Please talk to somebody. Somebody loves you always. There is someone who will listen. And I love you. No matter what. No matter what you've done. You are not alone.
Don't let the world bring you down. There's always hope for the will. Don't let the world bring you down. It's not over. You're not alone. Don't
all make more than 35,000 decisions a day. Most are small, but some can be life-changing.
When it comes to taking care of yourself, the most important choices can be hard to make. Like having a tough conversation instead of ignoring a buddy's call.
Or being there for support, not assuming things will just get better.
Or fighting through challenges rather than giving up.
And while we all face thousands of choices every day, there's one that can make all the difference. Today, make the decision to be there. For the veterans in your life, for your community, for yourself. Learn more at BeThereForVeterans.com.
You heard me, fentanyl. One of the most common drugs and overdose deaths can be found anywhere your kids are, at school, online, and on the street. Learn the facts and start a life-saving conversation with your kid.
The drug landscape has changed. Illegal fentanyl has made its way into the drug supply. And it's a danger you might not see coming. A synthetic opioid up to 50 times stronger than heroin, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. It only takes the tiniest amount to cause a fatal overdose. A fraction of a raindrop, or 3 grains of salt. Your drugs don't come with an ingredients list. Although fentanyl is being mixed into almost every kind of drug, you wouldn't be able to see it, or smell it, or taste it. Fentanyl is one of the most common drugs involved in overdose deaths. Know the dangers. Learn the facts about fentanyl and ways to protect yourself at cdc.gov/stop-overdose.
It's like trying to stay sober in a river of wine, or trying to find a silver lining where the sun won't shine. We all die for the diamonds, the gold and the pearls. Hell, it's hard to find heaven in the devil's world. Let me coast, but I ain't found them down here. So won't you sit down a sign, show me which way to turn? 'Cause hell is hard to find heaven in the devil's world.
How's it going? Name's Jack Havoc. I've had friends, family, people I love go through the darkest corners of this life. Some came back, some didn't. So yeah, I take this seriously. I was raised in a little town named Wharton, New Jersey. It's North Jersey. We don't dance around the truth. I show up, I get loud, and I fight for what matters. Just like Rocket Queen. This isn't just a stream. It's a mission. Connections matter. We're turning awareness into action. Live with Rocket Queen 71. So don't just watch. Enlist in the Queen's Light Brigade today. Because strength in numbers, that's how we push the darkness back. Peace.
I wanna get back to where it started, but I don't know where to begin. Where everything you do is wholehearted, it's a feeling that comes from within. Well, I know, even though it may seem like a notion, I do believe that I will be that old-fashioned mole stuck down in some hole, making mountains out of a hill. It's all about love. Come on, everybody, the greatest gift of all from above is all about love. Oh yeah, it's all about love. Too many souls these days have been so ill-advised. Their minds are all scattered. But those who lie and criticize are just the devil in disguise. It don't even matter. I don't care what they say. I'm gonna spread love any way that I possibly can. Say hello with a smile, and doing it all the while giving a helping hand. It's all about love. Come on, everybody, the greatest gift of all from above is all about love. A world that's undivided, standing more united as one. It's all about love. Caring for each other, share with one another again. It's all about love. Oh yeah, it's all about love. Beyond the sky, there's a love like no other kind. Beyond the sky, look is the time. It's all about love. Come on, everybody, the greatest gift ever from above. It's all about love. A world that's undivided, standing more united as one. It's all about love. Caring for each other, share with one another again. It's all about love. Oh yeah, it's all about love.
Good evening, everybody of all walks of life. Welcome. This is a place for connecting with others, sharing our life stories, our struggles, trials, and tribulations, and the good news, milestones and miracles that remind us why we keep living.
Welcome to tonight's relaxing stream with Rocket Queen 71. For a few moments, let's take a break from the noise and chaos of this crazy world right now. What matters most is what we are creating.
Sharing and building together. Because
This moment matters.
Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, she's a wildfire machine. Rocket Queen, loud, proud, and clean. Rocket Queen, everybody sing. We're back where the night lit up and the boardwalk lights gleam. Little loud little lady, they called her Rocket Queen. She had fire took all that darkness and lit up the scene. Jim said, Lord have mercy, hide that megaphone. She cracked a Java monster, now nobody's safe at home. From Jersey, Oklahoma, she brought the storm down south. Fire in her spirit and truth in her mouth. We sang Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotive in her veins. We sang Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She took all that darkness and lit up the scene. Stomp your boots, now clap your hands. Queens Light Brigade, come take your stand. No shame in the story, no fear in the fight. We rise together and we bring the light. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, loud, proud and clean. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, everybody say. We say Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotive in her veins. We say Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She turned pain into power and fire into dreams. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, everybody sing Rocket Queen, loud, proud, proud and clean. Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. Rocket Queen. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We say Rocket Queen.
And here we go. Hey, everybody, this is Rock Queens. Everyone coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma. It's Friday. That turned into Saturday. My voice is... Yes. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are hearing me okay. That's the Rick. That's the evil Rick. That's why I'm in my Wildfire Studios and all that stuff. I want to welcome you guys. Before we start, let's just say a prayer real quick for those that want to join. If not, that's fine. So, please, Heavenly Father, let this live stream be a beacon to others that are struggling with drugs, alcohol, or mental illness. Please let your presence be known and love be known throughout this stream. Because there's a lot of people that need it. And, please, God, take care of my voice, even though I'm still yapping away on my live streams. But I'm doing your will, not mine. And I want to share my experience, strength, and hope with people that they too can receive the gift of recovery and that too can enjoy life without drugs and alcohol. In the name of Jesus, I pray, amen. BAM! Hit that subscribe button. Oh, man. My voice. Thanks, Rick. Thanks. He likes horizontal. I like vertical. But that's okay. We switched because we had a problem with Streamlabs once again. And so we came into my Wildfire Studios I showed you my studio. I showed you my Wizard of Oz pics. You know that. But I will admit, guys, that I'm having a hard time not talking. Because my greatest asset is my voice. And no, I'm not, like whining and crying like a bitch or anything. I've been this way before after NASCAR races, after concerts, after, So I'm hoping within a few days it'll clear up a little bit. And I'm driving Jim crazy by not talking. I can't even whisper because I don't have that inner voice. But that's okay. Life on life's terms. And some people don't know that concept. Some people do that aren't in sobriety. They just roll with life and, take life as it comes. That's what pretty much it means. Life on life's terms and stuff. And I'm here. I've been working on a couple of things for the stream for Monday to make a debut of a couple of things I'm working on. And I'm proud of what I create on my stream. I try and make a quality stream for you guys. I really do. I know my voice is not quality. You should always be yourself because everyone else is already taken. Well, I am myself. And, it's like I have a hard head still, even in recovery. I haven't even done the, honey and lemon yet. You know what I mean? And I think everybody knows that I'm myself. And you're going to see the good, the bad, the ugly cry, the jerseyness, the shit show, and my voice the way it is now. I've been wanting to come on here for a couple of days because of the Perez Hilton incident. Because to me, it shook me to the core. I didn't see the videos. I'm sure you guys have heard about that incident, whatever. Please have your thoughts go out and prayers go out to Perez Hilton. Listerine, yeah, I haven't done that either. Jim's like, whatever. He's like, he's been my husband for 9 years, and he knows me, and he gets frustrated with me because I just don't listen at times. But I hate Listerine. I think he doesn't even have Listerine in the house. I think he uses Scope now because it's too expensive. I hope my voice gets back up to par. But you ever notice now that Tom Kiefer, Barry Manilow now, and something's wrong with, well, he's been dealing with lung cancer. He had an operation a few months ago, and he postponed some of his concert dates and whatever. Tom Kiefer has probably gone through the same thing as John Bon Jovi. I'm pulling up John Bon Jovi. And I'm surprised that Sebastian Bach, my boy, is still going strong. But he takes care of his voice, even though he abused it a lot in the past. I think now he knows that that's his God-given voice. It's a gift. He knew that from day one, since I know him, and life is good, guys. Life is so good. I was depressed by not coming on here, and it needed to happen. I think, God was like saying to me, all right, you're going to keep quiet as best as you can so you can do it again on Monday night. But, sorry, God. And he's looking down like, yep, I knew that was going to happen. So, I have a hard head. Still. And I still fight with God when it comes to certain things. And he knows that, and he has a sense of humor, let me tell you. But he knows eventually I will learn. I will learn. The future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Yeah. And I see the world through diamond eyes now. When I was in my addiction, I was seeing the world through the haziness and the smokiness. And now that I see the world, and my version of the world for me when I was in my addiction was skewed. What's up, Resort? How you doing? My voice is out. It's out. I'm pushing through. How are you? And welcome to the wildfire. Welcome to the creepy wildfire. Some people, I'm not going to mention any names, saying, oh, this is creepy. Oh, really? But you've been on here and stuff like that. But there's a lot more creepiness other than my channel. One day at a time, that's right. Rick says, hi, Restored. Restored's on the dark side. Evil. Rick. He's on the vertical. That's what we have to do. Take it one day at a time. We only have 24 hours in a day. And sometimes for us, we have to take it 5 minutes at a time. 10 minutes at a time, an hour. Especially if I'm going through a panic attack, it feels like I'm running a marathon. And it might seem like it's taken forever, hours just to settle me down for my panic attack. It's actually like an hour or a half hour, 45 minutes. The world is getting scarier, but also the light is shining through at the same time. Yeah. The Queen's Light Brigade, we are trying to become a movement. We don't replace AA, NA, Celebrate Recovery, none of those programs. We are trying to be a community to uplift each other, to stand with each other, to be there for one another, you know, and yeah, exactly. Rick says this. Who said it was creepy? Then they're creepy. Right? When they're pointing fingers, there's a saying. If you're pointing fingers and stuff, there's 3 pointing back at you. Restore, let me ask you this real quick. And Restore, it's like, yeah, there are so many crazies out here that are so unpredictable. Just walking down the street, you have to be on guard. Yeah, you do. Let me ask you something, Restored, in my raspy Jersey voice. You've heard about the Perez Hilton situation, correct? I heard about the Perez Hilton situation through a channel called What Do You Mean? It's a Christian channel. And he asked for everybody's prayers and all that. And he said, just don't, seek out the video. You don't want to see it. Which I didn't. I saw the Charlie Kirk. Yes, and exactly. Yes. Hold on. I saw the Charlie Kirk, the 2 videos when it first came out. And I wish I never did. And that just drew me to Jesus, having a relationship with Jesus Christ even more. And all that. Yes, and that's what there was one channel, and I'm not going to mention any channel's names or whatever. Of course, they blurred out Perez Hilton's image, okay? But to me, it was demonic. I am subscribed to Perez Hilton and all that. Exactly. Yes. Yes. I restore. No, we're not. No, I don't. No. But there was a channel that had the blurred image, like a still image of him, and just by it being blurred out or what, they should never showed it. Okay, even if it was blurred out or not. All right, but they do it for clicks. All right. So my thoughts and prayers go out to Perez Hilton and his family, his 3 kids, and I am subscribed to his channel. He's changed. He's not like a influencer when he first started out to be. Okay, and then a few months ago he had sepsis, the same as me, with a tube up his, his nose and everything. And everybody's saying, well, if somebody goes through that, they said, oh, you can, something's wrong with your brain. And maybe that's what was the cause that the sepsis caused. I'm like, no. He wouldn't be doing that. You know what I mean? Damage is like creepy. I don't see it. Hold on. I'm seeing two sides here, Lynn. Hold on. Charlie, what? All right, we're not getting into that debate, Rick. We're not. Hey, I'm alive, Chad says, but yeah, we're not gonna get. Listen, we're not getting into it. He got assassinated. I don't care what you think he's well, with what the guy used for a gun or what. He assassinated Charlie, and that's it. That brought me closer to Jesus Christ, having a relationship with Jesus Christ. But you have a right to your own opinion. All right, hold on. I'm going back. Wait. So, restored on the other side, on the vertical, says, yes, it was spiritual. Restored also said the devil didn't like he was influencing people with his platform talking about Christ. Yes, I truly believe that. Restored, I don't want to watch it. We're not watching it. Damage is like creepy. I don't see it. All right, I'm going back and forth here. Anyone that restored says anyone that doesn't believe we are in a spiritual war, either delusional or lying. Listen, restored. I'm going to say this, and so Chad's like, yeah, I'm alive. And Rick's, check your pulse, Chad, before you make that statement like that. And Chad's like, I heard that he started, Perez Hilton started doing self-harm, and he had blood all over himself. Yes. There is a shift. I'm going to say this. People know there's a shift. Even the woke knows there's a shift. And it's coming sooner and darker and darker and darker as we speak. That. But to me, that situation with Perez Hilton was the epitome of darkness, of demonicness. You know what I mean? Restored, Satan asked the Lord for 100 years to have the opportunity to attempt to pull his followers away from Christ. And it seems as if he was winning. No. I think ever since Charlie Kirk's assassination, there has been a revival. There has been a revival. I think it's dipping now. But maybe because of Perez's situation now, it's on the rise again. It's just like after 9/11. Right? Yeah, Chad, he jokes around like that. But what I'm saying, like after 9/11, everybody was not Democratic or Republican or independent, whatever. We came together as a country, right, after 9/11. And everybody had those flags on their cars. You remember that? You didn't know which car was yours because everybody had those flags on the cars. And then after maybe 6-7 months, all that was being washed away or just being, ignored. Perez obviously wasn't in control of his mind at that, he wasn't. Can't we all just get along? I would like to, but I see the world through diamond eyes. I see the world clearly. And there are going to be bad people in this world, evil people in this world, like Rick. I love you, Rick. You know that. Something took a hold of him, Perez. He has 3 kids. Thank God that his 3 kids were in that house with him. But I'm sure when they get older or whatever, they're going to try to see what happened. Who knows? Maybe we won't be around during that time. Who knows? But, you just have to feel sorry for his kids. Restored says, I hope they never see that video. I hope not either. Even like with Charlie Kirk's kids. But you know how the internet is. And Chad's like, thanks, evil Rick. And Rick says, Chad, I've been riding motorcycles all my life, hanging out with them. And if I ain't giving you shit, you know something's wrong. He gives me shit all the time, and I push back. It's... And a lot of people, when they were on that live stream with them, with him, they thought it was AI. People come on my channel when I'm outside or when we're doing a live stream. Oh, this is AI. It's AI. Yeah, no. And I know they do it just to be a troll. All right. Believe me, you would know if I was AI. Anyway, but we're get to the point now is we don't know what's real and what's not. And it says it in the Bible where, it says rumors of wars. It says we'll be deceived by people and all that. AI is becoming more powerful, even though now they're with the data centers. Now they're trying to hide the data centers by putting them in other people's homes. Jelly's like, Queen's too fun to be some boring AI. Thanks, Jelly. Even with a raspy voice, and I'm losing it, it's all right. How are you, Jelly? I hope you're jiggling along in this life. I'm just saying. If I showed you guys videos, and they're from reliable sources, why am I hearing static? Yeah. everything that's going on is going towards the beast system. One world government, one world currency, one world religion. And all that. And I see it, and damages like exactly learn how to farm, trying to find a property that you can control and maintain and keep your ammunitions up. And I'm gonna tell you something. In Tulsa, a couple of weeks ago, they were showing off how AI was doing their dump trucks or garbage trucks or whatever. They were doing some demonstration with AI with dump trucks or some kind of trucks. And hold on. And Chad's like, yeah, it's insane. All the data centers are putting up everywhere. And in our area, they want to put one in Owasso, Tulsa, Sand Springs, which is the next town over. And we have a lot of farmland here in Cleveland, Oklahoma. I'm surprised, the town council hasn't been bought yet and all that. Part of me is like, it's too much work, and I'm like, if I have to go, I'll go. I lived a good life. Yeah, don't know. Keep fighting. That's demonic in itself. What they're doing with the MAID program. And for those that are having thoughts like that about hurting yourself, hurting other people, or whatever, please dial 988. It's a suicide crisis lifeline, or call your nearest hospital and go there. Because life is so worth living, guys. It is. A lot of people, are switching to dumb phones. Like just flip phones so they don't see YouTube anymore. Or they don't see X. Or they don't, Believe me, I'm going to say this, Restored. With my back pain, and you can ask Jim this, there's times, like even a couple of weeks ago, I was having a hard time dealing with my pain. And then on top of what's going on in the world, okay? I needed to be in a hospital for my back pain and all that. But I'm so very thankful about my life, because I should have been dead years ago. And whatever happens, happens. And life is worth fighting for. It really is. Self-care is ideal, and not that superficial, influential crap. Real self-care and taking care of your mental palace. I'm not trying to be an influencer. For those that just came on here and stuff, I'm not trying to be an influencer. I'm just myself. I speak my truth, and I try to talk to people about recovery and spirituality, and I'm trying to build a community which is called the Queen's Light Brigade. We don't replace AA, we don't replace NA, we don't replace Celebrate Recovery. We're just a community on YouTube that come together that try to help each other out by, being an influence by doing the right thing. Joey's like, no, no. I wasn't calling you that, love. I meant all those people who are trying to sell you something. You're a gem. I don't try to. I appreciate you, and let me give you a cyber love hug and stuff. Hold on, cyber love hug. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Talk about self-care. Believe me, I'm not an influencer on that. You get it? I'm not an influencer because, And Evil Rick says to you, Jelly, hi. And these people too, like that show, just the blurred image of Perez Hilton at his worst, okay, is demonic. They do it for clicks. Okay? There's something wrong with that right there. Believe me, I struggled. You asked Jim. I struggled to not to go on here to talk about my feelings about this because I know a lot of people were affected by what they saw or maybe what they heard or whatever. You know what I mean? I can see those on vertical, but I don't know if they can see this side. Can you guys see him? It's not the people's fault. This world is the way it is, yet we take out on each other. We all are battering the shit together. Yeah. People that lash out and stuff on each other. I've said this on my live stream before. People lash out because they're scared. They don't know what's coming. They know something's coming. Something's happened and stuff, and they're like, what's going on? A lot of people aren't in their right minds. People have forgotten common sense. And people are being sucked into ideologies, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay? We're getting sucked into the darkness by I'm going to ask you a question. And I've asked this question before, but what is the most addictive drug man has ever created since the world was formed? I'm going to ask it again. What is the most addictive drug man has ever created? Exactly, Rick. That's what I just said. You, no, honey, I think I'm one up on you. Wink, wink. Nope. Well, the Egyptians made beer and wine. Nope. Anybody else? I'll give 5 seconds. 5. Well, that's not. Well, all right. So Rick says the internet because the cell wouldn't exist without it. The cell phone was formed first before the internet. True, I can't compare to the Queen. I'm not egotistical at all, am I? But yeah, the phones. Because we take them everywhere now, right? They've been everywhere, man. Johnny Cash, God bless him, he should have made a song about the cell phones for like Sprint or Verizon or T-Mobile, because you can't take the cell phones and just put them down. You have to take them everywhere, man. So, damage is like I'm fighting for my neighbors, my elderly, my children, my wife. F me, I'm ready to go. On Wednesday, I was gonna do this called Words of Wisdom Wednesday, where we actually talk about the Bible, or we can talk about the Big Book of AA or whatever. It depends, right? A lot of us, we can't make sense of this life at times, because when we look at, say, X or YouTube or mainstream media, it comes pretty, screwed up with our thoughts. I have dozens of fishing poles, 2 fly rods, a recurve bowl with a fishing rig on it, and pistol bow and a fishing rig on it, but I don't know how to fish. Yeah, just shoot your shotgun in a barrel, then you'll get your fish. Jelly's like, it's awful how so much life hinges on the use of phones. Like, you can't go without them, but people give me weird looks when I pay for stuff in cash. And they got rid of the penny. That signs right there that they're slowly trying to implement a cashless society. Well, it is cashless because we have our credit cards, right? Or debit cards or whatever. Shit, more rain is coming. Gotta walk the Borbolos. Be right back. And I'm gonna say this, even if you're off grid, you're not gonna be off grid. Because you have your phone. And plus you have to pay for stuff, right? Like gas or, say, groceries or whatever. Now there's flock cameras. You ever hear these things? Flock cameras, like, we're a, herd of sheep. You get it? Flock cameras. And I am not a wrestling fan. I am not. That's right. I'm not. Have we talked about wrestling yet? No, we have not. But I know a lot of people are switching from WWE to AEW. Triple H does not know what's best for the business. It worked for him for a while, but now it's too many cooks in the pot. Shit. More rain is coming. For those that are really struggling with how this world is right now, and it's going to get darker and darker and darker. It really is as we speak. But what's happening in our space right now is happening with our space. Let the world be the world the way it is now. We are in our space. You know. And Rick's like ran almost all day here yesterday. Might rain tonight here. I don't know what the forecast is for tonight. But I know I wouldn't be where I would be if it wasn't for God. You know, even with my raspy voice, I wouldn't. Even in my darkest times, I'm so grateful for 5 things, and that's God, my recovery, my husband, my family, my friends, you guys, my counselors, you know. And we can't project into the future because that's just, we're not Cleo. All right, we're not Cleo, we're not, fortune tellers and whatever. Because if we were, we would all be millionaires and win the lottery and the jackpots in Vegas and all that stuff, right? But, I'm trying to think of some guys. Let's shoot. We're gonna switch gears a little bit. We're gonna switch gears, and we're gonna do this. All right. Just to break things up. And even if these questions don't apply to you, that's all right. But just think about them. So we're going to just do one. Good morning, Roy. Good morning. Cyber love hug to you. Cyber love hug. I sound like Tarzan. I sound like Carol Burnett when I do that now. You know. How are you, Roy? Roy, have you heard the song? Rick says, hi, Roy V. How's it going? Have you heard about the new song about me? Roy? Or anybody? And yeah, that's all right. That's all right. But I am working on stuff. For the stream. And sometimes my computer is not capable of doing what I want it to do. Right, Rick? You want to hear the song? No, 2 songs. Just one. We can do the 2 songs, but we're not. Roy, you want to hear it? Jelly, you want to hear it? You might regret it, Jelly. You might regret hearing this song. Oh, you don't want to hear it? Roy doesn't want to hear it. And I'm going to have another segment, too. That's going to be fun. But I'm not... It's classified. So Roy doesn't want to hear it. All right, let's just play it. All right, you ready? You ready to jam, girl? You ready to jam? All right, here we go. Oh, you want to... All right, Rick's like, no. He's heard it. I'm off. He's going to cover his ears or just throw his headphones out the window. He doesn't want to hear it. All right, ready? Here we go. I love you guys, all right? I love you guys. And here we go. Ready?
And have you ever felt that pressure? Like the calm before the burn? Like something's out there, lurking just past the static, waiting to ignite everything you thought was safe. It's coming. Not slow, not soft. It's coming like a wildfire. And baby, you just lit the match.
Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, she's a wildfire machine. Rocket Queen, loud, proud, and clean. Rocket Queen, everybody sing. We're back where the night lit up and the boardwalk lights gleam. Living loud, little lady, they called her Rocket Queen. She had fire in her laughter and thunder in her voice. When she walked in a room, everybody knew we sang Rocket Queen. We know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotive in her veins. We sang Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She took all that darkness and lit up the scene. Jim said, Lord have mercy, hide that megaphone. She cracked a Java monster, now nobody's safe at home. From Jersey to Oklahoma, she brought the storm down south. Fire in her spirit and truth in her mouth. We sang Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. She's got Java monster running, locomotive in her veins. We sang Rocket Queen, still standing, still clean. She took all that darkness and lit up the scene. Stomp your boots, now clap your hands. Queens Light Brigade, come take your stand. No shame in the story, no fear in the fight. We rise together and we bring the light. Rocket Queen, we know what you mean. Rocket Queen, loud, proud, and clean. Rocket Queen, we know what Rocket Queen!
All right. I told you you had to probably just do this or throw your headset to the wind and stuff like that. Number one song right there fits you all the way. Much love. Yeah. Jim likes it. Especially the part where about the megaphone and all that. I don't take myself too seriously. I really don't. You can't be. I know I want my addiction. I was, and it's not a good place to be. Trust me. But I did want do a segment. That's I think it'll be funny. Where we take like all the funny, say, comments from my live streams, or even from my shorts or my videos, and make it into a song. We're not gonna do it tonight because I'm not set up for it tonight, but I think that'll be fun. Especially the creepy comment that I got at the beginning of this live stream, and this person, I'm not gonna mention who, but they've been on my stream before several times, but to me it's funny. And what's funny was it's creepy. All right. Are you talking about my live stream from the Wildfire Studios or my voice? Hell, I think my voice is creepy right now. I get annoyed by my voice every day. You don't have to live with me. Jim gets annoyed by me not resting my voice. It's simple, but it works, and it's very relaxing. It's not like glorified like some of these other streamers, and they do their own thing. They do their own thing. They do them, and I do mine. All right, leader of the pack, vroom vroom. How you doing, leader? Let me give you a vroom vroom vroom. Cyber love hug. Cyber love hug. Leader of the pack. Rum, rum. Oh, my voice is getting worse, but hey, the world's getting worse. So, while the world's getting worse, my voice is getting worse. When the world ends, my voice is going to end. Or no, my voice is going to end, and then the world's going to end. How about that? Evil Rick says, hello, leader of the pack. And Rick's like, if they think you're creepy, wait until they meet me. No. I've known creepier guys. Trust me, Rick. Trust me. You're an angel compared to them. So how are you, leader? What's going on tonight with you? We're just doing a late night stream because of Rick, evil Rick. He was going to put a curse on me if I didn't change to dual output. Right, Rick? Because you're so evil. Evil, I say. Evil. You need new glasses? Why is that? Yeah, well, Mama said she sent me new ones. And I was supposed to get them today. And I didn't get them, so hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. I hope. You know. I can't wait to wear them. Klein what? What, Calvin Klein? You remember the Brooke Shields commercial she did for Kevin Klein, Calvin Klein jeans? You're just browsing through the channels. Are you getting anything out of it? I'm going to tell you something. There's a great channel called Dogman. And no, I'm not talking about the supernatural Dogman. And he is from the Arkansas Mountains. Wichita Mountains, actually. And he's trying to be a podcaster now. Everybody and their goldfish wants to be a podcaster now. I'm not going to try to be a podcaster. I'm just going to be me. I just want to have people on. I hate to run off. Just stop for a second. I see you later. I see you. I had to say hi. Thank you. Have a good night, leader. Browsing channels. You know, Jim said, like, a few times, like, he's seen 5 channels where this couple will dress up in fake costumes or whatever and just do their jamboree thing or whatever. You know, there's a lot of people that are just, I don't know. But that's them. You know, that's them. Josh B is like, so what's the story, Morning Glory? What's your gig? Well, we have a creepy kind of show. Right, Evil? What's up? You're from the mountains of Vermont. Well, I'm sure you'll like Dogman's channel. You'll like Michael Anthony's channel because he has a whole bunch of raccoons that he feeds. It's 2 a.m. here and I'm off to bed. Rest them throat muscles, girl. I can't. I think I even talk in my sleep at times, but I love you. All right, so you want to know what I'm about? Josh B, you mean to tell me you don't click on, like, the description or anything? Well, I'll tell you anyway. I'll tell you. And I have to. There you go. Ready? Here we go. I will tell you what I'm about. Hey, everybody, this is Rock Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters in Rockwell. How's it going? It's Saturday. It's supposed to be Friday night SmackBACK, but we're in the Saturday morning already. So I only stream because I'm a recovery addict, which is crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011. And I only stream to share my experience, strength, and hope with people that want to get to recovery. Bye. I think I. Literally scrolling, and most of it's Asian live streams. And now I'm here. Well, something brought you here, and yeah, the algorithm and all that, but. Well, welcome to Queen's Light Brigade. And no, I'm not a man. I have the hardware to prove it. My voice is giving out. This, and Rick says it all, this is a jail full of people who have been through hell and back. We're here to tell you it ain't a fun ride, but we're here for you. Yeah, I've been a chronic relapser, and I should have been dead years ago. But I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know, yeah, that's the only reason why I stream. I don't do this for the money. I don't do this for the fame. I don't want to be called an influencer, by the way. That's not my gig to be an influencer. I'm just me. Whatever comes out my mouth comes out my mouth, and it's usually the truth or facts. But I can be a lot crazy and a lot of fun. I bring a lot of Jersey-tude. The video feed isn't very good, so hard to tell. Yep, that's it. Where are you from, Josh? I'm from Rockwell, but I'm originally from Jersey. I'm glad I left Jersey when I did in 2017. I met my husband on Xbox, of all places. You know, and here I am. North Carolina. Whereabouts in North Carolina? I love North Carolina. Beautiful state. My father died when I was 16. And he died in Greensboro, North Carolina in 1987. And Central. Still beautiful. It's got all the perks. So does Oklahoma, by the way. Believe it or not. It's God's country. You know, and yeah. My cousin is a big-time pastor in Winston-Salem. But I never talked to him. I haven't talked to him in years, ever since my father died. But I know he's a big-time pastor in Winston-Salem. That's what they tell me. Yeah. Are you a NASCAR fan? And have you been to the NASCAR Hall of Fame? I've been to Mooresville, North Carolina. That's where all the NASCAR teams are located in Mooresville. No, I don't. I'm not gonna. I know it's a Baptist church, but I don't know. He's not like an evangelist like Jimmy Stewart was or anything. It's not like that. But all I know is Chad's like, I never been there before. What, to the NASCAR Hall of Fame? No, not big on running circles. Oh, come on, really? Really? Well, that's a first for me. Hearing somebody from North Carolina not really big on NASCAR. Well, NASCAR, I'm going to say this. NASCAR has been woke. Okay? I don't even watch NASCAR anymore. Tony Stewart, Smoke, says he doesn't even watch NASCAR anymore because Bill France Jr. ran it to the ground with wokeness. So, well, they had a NASCAR museum in Mooresville, North Carolina, where all the teams are. And I even went to Rusty Wallace's office, and I walked up right to the secretary, and I said, "Oh, is Rusty available?" And the secretary said, and she looked at me weird, like, huh? And she said, "No, he's out to lunch." Yeah, it's it's sad that the contagion of wokeness just infiltrates sports and government and Davey Alice, he died recently, didn't he? That's a long time. Like with Dick Trickle and stuff, right? Richard Petty. Bobby Allison. And yeah, that's a long time. And nowadays, like out to lunch. I know people like that. And you can't talk sense to them. You show them facts. Like on a piece of paper or on the screen, and they're like, "No, it's so purple." When you show them you show them a blue screen, and it's like, "No, that's purple. That's green. That's not blue." You know what I mean? I think I resemble that remark. You're just evil. Evil, Rick. Evil. I'm talking to Evil Rick on the other side. He likes horizontal. He doesn't like vertical. I used to be a NASCAR. I was never a racer, but I was a go-kart racer. And my husband died 15 years ago. February 11th, 2025. 2011. And we were gonna go to Daytona because during Daytona week they have something for go-karts, and he wanted me to go around the Daytona track. And we didn't because he passed away. That would have been nice, but it didn't happen. But it's it's like you can't do anything with your family anymore either. Like, say a family of 4, like you want to go to the movies, you're gonna spend like $100 on it, on tickets, and then the refreshments and all that stuff, and then yeah, thank you. Yeah, that was a hard one for me. And then I met my husband Jim, so it was a blessing for Ed. That he passed away. He would have never been the same if he recovered. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, you can't take your family out anymore to the movies. There's no places to hang out. Like we used to be mall rats in the Rockaway Mall in Jersey. Okay, we were the original mall rats. You can't do that anymore. Well, malls are shut down anyway, thanks to Amazon and all that. I guess you are. Oh, Rick, let me give you a hug. Oh, Rick, I'm so sorry, but you have me. You have me. Hold on. Cyber love hug. And let me give you a cyber love hug too, Josh B. Cyber love hug, Josh B. I give cyber love hugs for my appreciation and love towards you guys. No, it's not. Nice to see you, Mia. It's not, especially on the internet. Because parents, because they're so caught up on their phones, these parents give, iPads or whatever to their kids to be babysitters. My son right now. Oh, shut up. Jeff. Hold. Excuse me. Hold. Excuse me. I have to do something if I can. No. Jeff. You are so lucky right now because I can't do what I have to do. Hold on. Excuse me for 1 second. Here we go. Let's see. I love you, Jeff. I love you. We're talking about ribs over here and barbecue chicken, and for fun, I banned Jeff for 10 seconds. I didn't delete him. Jim made chicken. I haven't eaten it yet. Alright, I'm going to... Hold on. She's pushing buttons again. Watch out! She's pushing buttons again. Watch out! Warning, warning, warning. Alright, so wait, Josh B says this. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. I love you, Jeff. Jeff's not going to talk to me. He's going to talk to Rick from now on. I love you, Jeff. He talks about barbecue chicken and all that stuff, and he doesn't even give me any. Anyway, all right, sorry. Josh B says this. I took my son to the midnight launch of the Nintendo Switch 2 so he could know what it was like when I was younger. Everything is so instant gratification now. Yeah. And Spartan's like, before that was the television. Cool glasses, Ms. Rocket Queen. What's up, Spartan? What's up? Welcome to the Queen's Light Brigade and the Wildfire. I do, Jeff. You know that. I was only playing. I had to say that because I don't want Jeff saying, oh, see, she hates me. I'm trying to bring out the funness out of you, Jeff. You're coming out of your shell, your cocoon a little bit, little by little. I love you. So, yeah, these are diamond eyes. For those that don't know me, I'm Rock Queen 71, and the only reason why I stream is to share my experience, strength, and hope with people that they too can recover from alcoholism, addiction, or any other addiction they have, and they can manage their own mental health and have a better life. That's the only reason why I stream. I don't do this for the money. I don't do this for the fame. I don't want to be called an influencer, by the way. I've said that time and time again. I don't. I'm just me. So how are you, Spartan? Seems like my voice is getting worse, but you know what's unbelievable? Out here in California, they arrested 6 people for starting fires. What's wrong with these people? Yeah, I'm starting a wildfire myself. How about that? In a good way, though. In a figurative way, you know that. Spartan's like, just got off work. Had a kind of bad day. Hopefully tomorrow shall be better, God willing. Need some of those diamond glasses. They're my signature look. They're one of my signature looks. What's going on, Spartan? Why did you have a bad day? I have another question for you, Spartan. Name one thing that you're grateful for. And that goes for anybody right now. What's the one thing you are grateful for right now in your life? Mine's God. Mine's God. Mine's the gift of recovery. My husband. My family support. Josh B, it's been fun. I wish you the best. To the bit I go, much better than the weird Asian live streams. Keep it popping. Pop it! I always pop! Much love to you, and thank you for joining us. I'm grateful. So Josh B says this before he goes to bed. I'm grateful for being able to live for today. Amen. Amen. That's all what we have. Just for today. I love your answer. There's no right or wrong answer, by the way. But let me give you a goodbye cyber love hug. Cyber love hug! Have a good night. Sweet dreams, Josh. Thank you. I hope to see you again. I wouldn't have it any other way, Josh. You take care of yourself, and thank you. One thing, Rocket. So you're grateful for me, Rick. That's the one thing. Evil Rick is grateful for me. How about that? Aww. Spartan's like, wait, just retail work, drama stuff. I'm grateful for my cat. What's your cat's name? Retail, like, you work for Walmart? I can imagine what that... I can tell you what Walmart's doing. But if you work for Walmart, you already know. I'm just saying. So what's your cat's name? We have a tribe of cats. Are you go on the other side? I'm grateful that I have a life to live. Amen to that. It's great. It's the greatest wealth we own. I'm going to tell you, I love you, Mia. And it's true. If we weren't alive today, we wouldn't be seeing what the world is right now, what it's becoming. Just look at, I'm going to say something. My mother-in-law, who passed away November 19th, 2021. She lived to be 94 years old. Can you imagine what she saw in her lifetime? I mean, think about it. And she worked on computers, too, as a secretary also. She worked on, like, the first computers that were out. And the Xerox machines and all that. Right? She's seen Spacebook. That's what she used to call it. She's seen Facebook, right? But she used to call it Spacebook. She saw the invention of the cell phone. She saw the invention of TV. Right? God bless you. I miss you very, very much. I miss your kisses. I miss our talks. I love you, Ma. Anyway, so. Male Harley. Fast food cook. Oh, God help you. Fast food cook. Harley, nice name. All right, wait. I'm switching back and forth here. All right. So, Jeff's like, I'm very happy my family is sticking by my side when I'm going through all this stuff in my life. See, Jeff, I'm going to say this. They were probably there for you all along. And they had to do what they had to do for themselves. But now that you're trying to communicate what your needs are, they're trying to understand you better, right? Just the opposite. So Evil Rick's like, oh no, I meant the rocket that will take me away. Rick, guy beat me up quick. Fast food cook. I worked. I worked for Taco Bell. This is years ago. And I was the cashier. The manager was a drunk. I was still using, by the way. This is way back when. And it was a Friday night, and the manager got so sloppy drunk, then the back, they were having a food fight, literally a food fight, so everybody walked off their job, except for me and this guy. I called the owner of the franchise. The guy, the manager that got sloppy drunk, basically sat in his car and drank. I tried looking for the number for the franchise owner. And all these people online, they were out the door, wanting Taco Bell. I was like, right? And so I finally got a hold of the guy that owned the franchise, right? So he came down. All the people left angry, of course, because they didn't get, it wasn't my fault. And some of the people knew that, right? But in the back, there's all this food on the floor, on the ceiling, and I had to go to a wedding the next day. So as soon as the franchise owner came up, Ron, that was his name, Ron just sped off. So the franchise owner called the cops to get him arrested and stuff because he was driving drunk. And so he said, do you mind, helping us clean up? Well, it was only this other guy and him. So I was sure. And I said, well, I have a wedding to go to. the next day. And after a week later, I just quit. All right, wait, hold on. All right, so Spartan says Walmart won't hire me. Can I pass an assessment with the misworded question? And I'm kind of grateful I'm not. I heard some horror stories. Might get second job at Taco Bell down the street. I don't know. What a disaster. Also, had a drunken manager. Can sympathize. Yeah. And his wife, Carol, worked in Wendy's. They were always a pair. So guess who worked with his wife at Wendy's? He did. He worked at Roy Rogers with her. Yeah. So wait a minute, hold on. So just like they have been, but I've been pushed everybody away. I'm trying. Sometimes it's hard. I'm trying. No, you're doing. You're not just trying, you're doing. But you're doing little baby steps. And by the way, I am not a certified drug and alcohol counselor nor a licensed therapist. I just use my experience. That's all. You know what I mean? But you're doing, Jeff. And I told you, if you write me an email or whatever, we'll do it on your terms and stuff. But you're doing it. All right, wait. It says, ever heard of a place called Bananas? That place teaches a lot about life. No, but I love bananas. I love banana splits. So Jeff says, Queen, last week we were watching videos that Rick sent to you. That was a meteor shower. Or was it hail? That was unbelievable. I think it was a meteor shower. I think. So Spartan's like, no! That's a crazy man. That's funny. I talk to people as therapy. LL. What's up, Orgilla? How are you, my friend? Cyber Love Hug! What's up, Orgilla? Well, that's what AA and NA and Celebrate Recovery and even just, mental health recovery groups, I'm not supposed to talk because of my voice. My voice is my greatest asset. And it was killing me that I couldn't talk. You can ask my husband. And especially after what happened with Perez Hilton, I wanted to come on here because I know a lot of people wanted to talk about it or just was affected by it. And I couldn't because my voice was out. Oh, snap, true, LOL. Probably spelled wrong. Oh, wait. Rick says, Jeff, if you're talking about the video with the hail, yeah, that's right. And the the sky, that was hail and Aurea Borealis. Probably spelled wrong, but that's what what isn't that I typed. That was unbelievable. Never seen hail like that in my life out here. Don't happen often around here, but happens. Want to link to it? Jim had big balls of hail crashing through his windows here and stuff. But yeah, I love talking to people. It doesn't matter what race, what domination you are in with religion or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care what creed you are. I just love talking to anybody. The voice is one of folks' precious gifts that is most often abused versus well used. Well, look at Whitney Houston. Okay? My voice is well lived. Trust me. Like I said, I've been in recovery from crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011. I still go through depression, anxiety, panic attacks. I go through chronic pain disorder with my back, and all that. And I should have been dead years ago. And God saved me because I had a voice. Not like this because it's, but, I enjoy helping people. If I can do it, anybody else can do it. And if they don't want to do it, they have to want it for themselves. They can't do it for other people. And believe me, I used to do it for other people, like my mom, my kids, the judge, probation, or whoever else and stuff, and it didn't work. But once I did it for myself, everything just clicked. Yeah, sub to Rick's channel and stuff. But yeah, I mean, my voice was going out last week. And everybody's like, you better, drink some hot tea with lemon and honey. I bought the lemon and honey, but guess what? I haven't been drinking hot tea. I've been talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. I'm driving my husband nuts because he's like, rest your voice. Just shut up. I keep talking. You know what I mean? And, for me not being on here, I needed that time for my voice to heal. But I hope it gets better, but not by the way I'm talking and talking and talking and talking. But I try to do what I can for people, and all that. And I think tomorrow I'm not gonna be on because I can actually feel I feel at times like God willing all shall will be well. I hope, Yakky Yak, don't talk back. Good song. I bet you if I play that song, this whole stream's gonna be blocked. Man, I don't care. I really don't at times. But I was watching this one video. Even Evil Rick, we talk to each other. And he's like, yeah, tell Jim I tell hello, but don't talk. Hardhead makes a soft ass. I know, I love it. Maybe I should, Rick, make a song about that. With my voice and that song. Make a little ditty about that. They don't make music like they used to. Somebody told me about Morgan Wallen. They're like, do you know Morgan Wallen? I said, well, I just know one song. And the one song I saw on YouTube, all these writers were on one song. I'm like, what the hell is that? It only takes one person or two, maybe three. Not a whole, list, of 10. I said, indicate to Jim. I said, hi. You guys should be brothers, I swear, with what you put up with me. Take out the garbage and the trash. Should I risk it? I don't. Oh man. Should I risk it? I think it's funny. I think it's funny because you know why? If YouTube shuts me down, it's like Yakky Yak, and they shut down my voice, right? We'll play that song. Well, some are. Okay. I used to be in a band called Vicious Bite back in the 80s. Late 80s, by the way. Alright. A lot of musicians now. I have a question. I have a question. What was the first song ever to use auto-tune? And don't look up on Google either. Screwtube is a lost cause. You just do what you're doing. I do. Believe me. So what don't Google it. What was the first song that came out that used auto-tune? Yeah. You believe in love after love. Yeah, that song. I know my voice is shot, okay? So, yeah. It was right after 9/11. That song was so overplayed. Yep, you're right. Do you believe in life after love? Yeah. They actually auto-tune like musicians. Tim McGraw uses auto-tune in his songs now. And I actually wrote him saying, you lost it. Go back to your roots. Auto-tune should not be in country music. He's with the establishment. I lost all respect for Tim McGraw. You know what? Yeah. So do you believe in life after love? Yeah. Yoko Ono. I'll be sounding like Yoko Ono in like a few minutes, I bet you. Yeah, Yoko. Yeah, now pretty soon people are going to be calling me Yoko. T-Pain. He did a song by he did a rendition of a song by Ozzy. It's just computerized bullshit. Rick, auto-tune. Warpaint, what? I'm not gonna play the song. No, he did an Ozzy song. And I saw it. Wait, hold on. Rick, I hope you got... Hold on, let me see. Rick, a few hours ago, did you get something from me? Check. Now. Before I ban you. All right, wait. Hold on. Oh, by the way, YouTube has an app on the computer now. All right, wait a minute. Hold on. Everybody's got to play. Hold on, T-Pain. I hate this new app now. They have all right. T-Pain did Ozzy song. Oh, I'm looking for it, but we're not playing it. War Pigs! And actually, Ozzy commented on it. War Pigs. And he did it in front of people, like, at a nightclub or whatever. All right. Don't say anything back, Rick. Just... No, I don't think Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. No. But T-Pain also did a song with Tim McGraw too. I think it was "Don't Take the Girl," if I'm not mistaken. So he's been around, T-Pain. But Ozzy praises T-Pain's version of War Pigs, and we're not playing it. Yeah, no problem, Rick. But yeah, Tim McGraw nowadays is infamous for putting a lot of autotune on his songs. He's a metrosexual cowboy now. I'm proud that he got himself clean and sober and all that, but I lost respect for him when it comes to certain other things. That no way been out of the music loop. His first album was good. Got a bit weird after that. Who are you talking about? Tim McGraw? Or T-Pain? No, and that's correct. There's a big void. There's a big void in country music. Ever since Toby Keith died. I'm surprised we're not talking about wrestling. Rick's probably surprised. Nobody brought up wrestling with Rocket. Oh, my God. The stream sucks. Right, Rick? The first album with T-Pain. Faith No More, baby! What is it? Yep. I love you, Damage. They got a little crazy after their first album. But there's a big void in country music ever since Toby Keith died. And then Alan Jackson walked out of the Grammys or the American Music Awards when the country music was playing on stage or whatever. He walked out. He says, screw this. George Strait, Alan Jackson, Toby Keith. Now Willie Nelson's on his way out, if you know what I mean. You know? I thought about sing country music, save I am more into bluegrass. Ricky Skaggs, right? Vince Gill. What's up, Julius? We're on fire tonight. We are spreading the wildfire. What's up, Epic? Julius, Damage, Spartan, let me give you a cyber love hug. And I'm going to give Jeff and Evil Rick cyber love hugs too on the other side. So, cyber love hug! Charlie Pride, Spartan. Charlie Pride. And to Epic and Julius, Evil Rick says, hi from the other side. Charlie Pride. Then all of a sudden, Darius Rucker from Hootie and the Bluefish appears, right? But I hate to tell you guys, it's because DEI. If you don't know what DEI is, it means diversity, equity, inclusivity. And then all these black artists appear in country music. Why is that? Why is that? Because it's DEI. The three they appeared on AGT. Oh, what's their name? I like them though. I now know how to fix your camera. Turn it off for a minute and then turn it back on. It will fix it. Yeah, Darius. Yeah, but he's retiring. I think ever since he got arrested for drugs, they asked him out like a Hootie and Blowfish reunion tour 2, and he didn't give a date. He didn't give an exact date, but he's through touring. He wants to spend time with his new wife and all that stuff. Yeah. Well, yeah, incorporate. And then even like with Beyonce, being, like going into country music with, Texas Hold'em and all that crap. It's all politics, guys, in the music industry. It's all political, believe it or not, especially in Nashville. And Damage is like never enough of those cyber love hugs. They help me. They help my throat. Damage. They really do. Everybody needs a hug. Everybody. Because of what we're going through as individuals, as a nation, and in the world. We are going to be okay. We're going to be all right. Just look up. Just look up, guys. Just look up. Spartan, everybody's pushing back with this DEI. When it comes to certain ideologies. All that. Yo. Did I do it? No, wait. Yo. That's my bluegrass yodel. How about that? Yo. I sound like a dying cow. What do you mean you don't see nothing? What? Ricola. Rick, I see myself. Ricola. We just had ACDC out here. They sold sound really good. I love my 80s rock. I don't see nothing wrong with your camera. It looks fine to me. Well, actually, I only saw like my thumbnail at first. I was like, what the hell was going on? You know, like, maybe that's a good thing. So Damage says, I like bluegrass hot dogs. Their bacon is amazing as well. What's on their hot dogs, Damage? I know if you go to Wrigley Field in Chicago, you know, you get the works, right? You get the hot dog, you don't get relish, you get celery with your hot dog and onions. Did you know that? Anthony Bourdain did a couple episodes on parts unknown in Appalachia, like with West Virginia and a couple other places and all that. Oh my God! Yum 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 yum. Rattlesnake tastes like chicken, but gator tail is good for if it's done right. It gets very rubbery. It gets very tough. Yeah. I've had skunk before. My friend shot a skunk. He actually skinned it. And he buried it for a couple hours to get that stink out. And he marinated it in wine. Red wine, by the way. And then he barbecued it. It's perfect. Damage is like, no, I like mine simple. Mustard, chili, and hot pepper and onions. No ketchup! And Jeff's like, Rick, I really like your videos. That tree that took out the wires was really good. Dude, in my middle school, back in the day, brought a squirrel kebab to breakfast one day. He did! I had squirrel. I had, fried squirrel and stuff like that. And it tastes like chicken, but never seen it again. I bet it probably stuck out the whole lunchroom, too. Damn it, that's what Jim thinks. Because I'll put, mustard and ketchup and relish. And Jim thinks the same thing. Squirrel is kind of dry. Not if you fry it, like batter it up and fry it. I'm a retired butcher shop owner. I've eaten just about every protein there is. Even worms. I have sauerkraut. Yep, that's right. My husband doesn't like sauerkraut. He doesn't even like coleslaw. So what's like damage? What's the strangest thing that you cut up and ate? My ex-boyfriend was a butcher in Beefsteak Charlie's. Do you remember that restaurant chain? Beefsteak Charlie's, but then he was a butcher in ShopRite. ShopRite is a supermarket in Jersey. Yeah, very like my biology teacher played a trick on us. He actually made a warm cake because he knew some of us had munchies. He placed the cake on the counter where the lab stuff is, you know. And we walked in, and my friend Rich is like, oh, don't mind if I do. And he took a little piece, and he said, what's this? He didn't know what it was, though. He's like, what's that? Like, you know. And so Mr. Ziegler, our biology teacher, says, oh, I see you had some of my cake. Did you like my warm cake? And everybody's like, what? Yeah, there's worms in it. And he sliced open the cake and he pulled out a worm like about that big. No joke. It was all shriveled up, whatever. Kangaroo tongue. Queen, do you want me to send you some Yeah. Save your money, Jeff, because Jim made some chicken. You and Jim have the same brains because he made chicken too tonight, so. But I think yours is better. Shh, don't tell him that. But of course, I've eaten earthworms, all part of being a kid, right? I never ate worms before. I did have in this. Hold on. Where did you get kangaroo tongue from? Damage. Yeah. We had a store in Denville, New Jersey called J&M. It was a gourmet store. And me and the guys in the band bought chocolate-covered ants in a small can. It was like $7.99 or $5.99 or whatever. And we bought fried grasshoppers in a small can, right? And so we went back up to the train trestle on Route 53, and we got all stoned and hot, and we were just jamming and whatever, right? And so it was like a, you know, truth or dare. And guess what I ate? Chocolate-covered ants. But Spartan, they wouldn't do that. Well, they import, like a lamb from New Zealand and stuff, right? So, yeah, but I think they won't even do that. Jeff, I want you to send me some ribs and some banana pudding. Jeff, you owe me a rack of ribs. Really? So they have a competition for that. Yeah, my ex-boyfriend was a butcher in Beefsteak Charlie's, and then that shut down. And then he was a butcher in ShopRite in New Jersey. Yeah, but I wouldn't think that kangaroo tongue would pass through customs. I don't think I would eat that. Yeah, I don't think I would. And I thought it was illegal for Australians to kill kangaroos, right? That's just, yeah. Wait, you want to see something from Australia? Hold on, guys. I got something for you. Here, what about this?
The big three signs of an opioid overdose, such as one from fentanyl, are slow to no breathing, unconsciousness, and pinpoint pupils. How you can check for those three? For slow to no breathing, you're going to place your hand on the person's chest to feel for the rise and fall of their breath. You can also place your hand under their nose or over their mouth and feel for their warm breath. To check for unconsciousness, you're going to start by shouting the person's name and asking if they can hear you. If they don't respond to you verbally engaging with them, you're going to cause some painful stimuli. To do that, you're going to give them what's called a trap pinch. You're going to pinch the corner between their neck and their shoulder as hard as you can. If you try that on yourself, it hurts. So if you do that to somebody who might be overdosing, they're not going to respond. The third sign that you're going to check for, which is the telltale sign of an opioid overdose, is pinpoint pupils. So how you're going to check for that, you can use a flashlight like the one on your smartphone. The person's probably going to be unconscious, so you're going to lift their eyelid and shine the flashlight into their eye for 3 to 5 seconds. When you move the flashlight away, normal people, you will see their pupil get bigger when the light is no longer in their eye. Someone with a fentanyl overdose, their pupil is going to remain pinpoint, very tiny in the middle of their eye.
It is absolutely critical that you call 911 when somebody is overdosed, because that makes sure that they get the medical attention they need, and that could very much save their life. Many states have what's called a Good Samaritan law, which protects people who call 911 when they're in the possession of drugs from being arrested for having those drugs in the moment, because these laws are meant to encourage people to do the right thing when someone's overdosing.
Narcan is an opioid blocker. It's going to go into the bloodstream and knock any opioid off of the receptor. And it's going to reverse that overdose so that that person has a chance at life. We're using the term Narcan, which is a brand name. The actual generic is naloxone, and there are many brands. The side effects of intranasal naloxone or Narcan, if somebody was not actually overdosing, the chance of having a serious health problem as a result are very small.
This is what Narcan looks like. If you're ever in a situation where you're going to administer Narcan, you should have already called 911. To administer Narcan itself, all you have to do is take it out of the package. It looks like this. You're going to insert the plunger into the person's nose, either nostril, and then press the pink button down. After that, you're going to want to clock about 2 minutes. The person should respond to the Narcan within those 2 minutes. If they're unconscious and not breathing, you will literally see them go and begin breathing again. If that doesn't happen within the first 2 minutes, continue doing that every 2 minutes until the person responds. If they don't respond after 3 doses, you're going to want to start giving rescue breaths.
One more thing to remember about Narcan is that anytime it's given, a person needs to go to the hospital. Opioids can last longer than Narcan. So the Narcan might reverse the overdose initially, and then the Narcan wears off, and guess what's still in your bloodstream? The opioid. Can find those receptors and they can re-OD.
Narcan and naloxone in general is now approved over the counter. Everyone should be trained in how to recognize and respond to an overdose.
If you're a person who needs opioids and you have a dependence on them, it's very useful to use a fentanyl test strip to determine if there's fentanyl or one of its analogs in the substance you're about to take. If you are in your 20s, 30s, and 40s and you're getting some cocaine, you should know that cocaine has been contaminated and the frequency of contamination is rising.
Fentanyl test strips can be used on any drug as long as you prepare that drug correctly. So we instruct users to crush whatever it is in its entirety, mix that up, and then you use about 50 milligrams of that powder.
There is a risk of getting a false negative. The test may not pick up the particular analog. The dilution rate might not be right, so it's not foolproof. Because the problem is inconsistent dosing, you can't shave some of a pill and use that as your sample and not be 100% sure that there's not fentanyl in the other portion of the pill. And you certainly can't test one pill from a baggie, have it come back negative, and be confident that the rest of the baggie does not contain fentanyl. The main takeaway from that message is, if anyone presents a pill to you and says, don't worry, this has been tested, that is not a true statement. And you cannot trust any pill that you get on the street.
Well, the expectation is that you don't take any pill or powder that's coming from an unregulated source. But if you did, it is a non-negotiable to carry Narcan with you. It is a non-negotiable to not use alone. And it is a non-negotiable to test your drugs. These are the steps you have to take. While it's not perfect, it's the bare minimum to keep yourself alive.
Zach.
And I'm Eric, and we are the band Shinedown.
And we're here to talk about kind of what we do to combat mental health issues in our band while we're out on the road. And for me, it's talking to these guys, or as simple as asking someone how their day is or asking what's going on in their lives. I think that's very important.
Yeah, we keep in touch with each other on a daily. We live with each other, so we don't have a choice. We see each other all the time, very supportive. I think a big thing for our band is exercise, staying healthy. Trying to live a healthy lifestyle, eating healthy, all those things help with, at least help me with the depression issues, and we stay really busy, and so.
And nobody goes to bed angry.
Nobody goes to bed angry. We're always up laughing. And
we laugh a lot.
Yeah, and just trying to, I always say we try to outrun it best we can.
Hello. On behalf of Rocket Queen 71, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you are struggling with drugs, alcohol, and/or mental illness, please contact someone you trust or contact your local behavioral health center. If the situation requires immediate action, please call 988. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, formerly known as the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, provides free and confidential emotional support to people in suicidal crisis or emotional distress 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, across the United States. No matter what problems you are facing, whether or not you are thinking about suicide, if you need someone to lean on emotionally, there's no shame in asking for help. You are not weak for asking for help. You're not alone.
Yeah, hello. I'm really not sure if this is what you all do, but I really don't have anywhere else to turn.
Hi,
I don't even know why I'm calling right now. I'm sorry. My thoughts are going a mile a minute.
My kids are out of state. My buddies from the Army are all gone now. I'm really alone.
I left the service last year. My mom just passed away a few months ago. I miss so much time with her. I keep getting calls about the bills, and I'm trying to get a job, but I feel so stuck.
Okay, ma'am. I'm glad you called.
Okay, sir. Let's stay on the line and walk through some things.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Our world is plagued by an epidemic, by a disease that shows no mercy. The demons known as addiction and depression are very real, and they have claimed far too many of those we love far sooner than they should have left us. Those still with us are fighting a battle they wage every day of their lives, keeping those demons at bay. It's up to us to show them that they aren't alone, that they have nothing to be ashamed of, that we understand, and that we will fight with them and for them.
Thought we'd get a little closer to you for this one.
The song A Reason to Fight, I know it's personal to the group and it's very personal to me.
It reaches out to those who suffer from mental illness, addictions, or depression, any and all of the above.
There have been so many times in my life when I really wanted to stop fighting.
I am a survivor of a suicide attempt, and on paper I shouldn't be here.
I also am one of them. I've dealt with depression most of my life.
During high school, I did have those thoughts of suicide, and I was really in pain.
I had plans to kill myself.
I battle depression almost every day. It is a fight, it's a struggle.
I'm a recovering alcoholic. I started drinking at the age of 16, drank to forget all my problems, tried to commit suicide a couple of different times.
This song speaks out about so many different things to so many different people.
They have a message.
The message to fight the demons and suicide and depression.
The image in your eyes, reflecting the pain that has taken you. I hear it in your voice, so ridden with shame from what's ailing you.
That touched home with me. I lost my nephew a few years ago to addiction.
My grandfather had an addiction with alcohol. It was pretty bad growing up.
I lost my brother a year ago to depression. He took his own life.
It's good that they're trying to raise awareness on not only addiction, but depression also.
I've lost friends in the military, both to combat and to suicide.
5 years ago, I learned that my father committed suicide. And since then, I have been an advocate on why you should not do it.
I won't give up, so don't give in. You've fallen down, but you can rise again. So don't give up when the demon that's inside you is ready to begin. And it feels like it's a battle that you will never win. When you're aching for the fire and then begging for yourself, when there's nothing left inside, there's still a reason to fight.
There's always a reason, and right now, you may not feel like you have a reason to fight. I didn't feel like I had a reason, and in the end, I realized I have plenty of reasons to fight, but you can't do it alone, and it's okay to ask for help.
We makes us stronger, everybody. Not I, not you. We.
Being there for someone who has that thought is the best thing you can do.
I fight with my demons every day.
It's a daily battle with the monsters in my head.
We all have our demons, and most of the time suffer in silence.
I don't go through it myself, but I see what she goes through.
We're not alone, although it takes a lot to accept that, but there is hope. And if you can offer hope, it can reinstill faith.
This has blown me away what happened today, because it gave me kind of the new understanding of what you can do with your music. It can be about actually changing people's lives. And David was super clear about what the call to action is, that we want to care about people who are in crisis right now.
We keep losing soldiers in this war. And I'm tired of losing so many people that are so talented, so many people that I care so deeply about, to the demons of addiction and depression. We lost Keith Flint from The Prodigy recently. I miss Chester, I miss Scott, I miss Chris, Paul Gray, Wayne Static. The list goes on and on and on. And this is not just an epidemic that affects the world of entertainment. Our veterans, our military, they're dropping like flies. 22 veterans take their own life every single day, ladies and gentlemen. And we do not do enough to support them. Being taken by addiction or depression is no one's fault. It is not something for you to be embarrassed of. It is not something for you to be ashamed of.
alive, alive.
Every time I face the past, haunted by the pain that lasts. Every scar that I still bear, it reminds me I'm still here. Every whisper, every stare, every judgment hanging in the all the battles I've been through, I came out stronger. Hell yeah! I hate what it took from me, but I still love me. I hate what it stole from me, but I broke free. Every time the memories fade, I remember the price I paid. Every tear, every fight led me to the light. Only when I stop to think, I see how close I was to the brink. Only when I breathe again, I know this strength
addiction. Kills.
I'm back, guys. I'm back. I don't know if you can hear me. My voice is done for tonight. Like that song says, addiction kills. And I thank God every day, that I still have a life to live. I submitted that years ago. The only reason why I stream is to help others to achieve sobriety and to have a better life. The only reason I stream is to share my experience, faith, and hope with people that they too can have a better life without the drugs and alcohol. It's taken a lot of people from my life, like my father, my uncle, a lot more people, and my son is going through something. Also, he's addicted to fentanyl, meth, God knows what else, and he's in Portland right now, existing just like I was. I was just existing. I wasn't living life. The end result of addiction is death. Addiction / alcoholism will lead you to three things. Jails, institutions, and death. If you're at that point, you're pretty much fucked. And I was at death's door probably many times. We, the Queen of Light Brigade, we, not me, we are trying to create a wildfire of change to diminish darkness in the world. And I know we're not going to get all the darkness in the world, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. And darkness is happening every day. Worse and worse. We saw it with the Perez Hilton situation, and that was just pure demonicness. If we are shielded by God's word, we will be protected. Doesn't mean bad things aren't going to happen to us, but we are protected. And you have to stand strong in your faith. You can't waver. You have to speak out. Use your voice, saying, I'm not going to take this anymore. I'm going to fight against you. The wokeness, the demonicness that is falling across the world. And I know I am. I know I am. So, with that, guys, I apologize. My voice it's given out, and I have to rest my voice. I bid you peace and love and light. Do some random acts of kindness for people. Like maybe for your neighbor, maybe mow their lawn, or maybe take a walk with them. Talk with your friend that you haven't seen or heard in a while. See how they're doing. Do something special for yourself. You know, when you go to the store or when you're out and about, smile at somebody and saying, I like your smile, I like your t-shirt. You know, strike up a conversation with a stranger. And all that. You know, just small talk if you have to. I mean, you know, never know what would come out of somebody's mouth, right? It's not that hard to be good. To be a good, decent human being. It really isn't. There's an old Native American wise tale I use on this stream a lot. And I learned about it when I was in rehab a long, long time ago. I think it was back in 1995. Where it's like, you either feed the good wolf or the bad wolf. Which one are you going to feed today? Are you going to feed the angry, the envious, the greedy, the gluttonous wolf? Or are you going to feed the good wolf, which is good, kind, empathetic, caring, compassionate? Well, today I feed the good wolf. And I try my best. No, I do my best. I do my best to feed the good wolf. So with that, guys, thank you, Rick, for being a mod. Thanks, Jeff. I love you all. Spartan Damage. I love you all. I don't know if I'm going to be on later on today, but my voice is really bad. But so I'm going to give you guys a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug. Oh, cyber love hug. Be a good human being. Let's put the word human back in humanity and back into the world again. So with that, guys, light and love, and I'm trying. I can't find it. I want to end with this. I can't find it. I can't find it. And that. Oh. Darn. I can't find it. Come on. Isn't it stupid? Sorry, guys.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.